ZOM trade. So I've been watching this for a while. I actually decided to get into this trade today because this is looking more and more interesting. A few things to consider. So we just had this big correction, and the fact that it's held this technical level right here. We put in some wicks down here and close back up here. Now we're back above it with today's candle. We do have Tinkinson below Kijinson, which I like to see these cross. Tinkinson on top. That's what we want. This is a daily chart. Still kind of working this triangle, this flag pattern. So anyway, the nice thing about having this technical area right here is that is the basis for our trade. So I need to see price continue to close above this line. I'm going to look at a daily close. I'm not setting a stop loss on this. If I see a full body of a red candle below Kijinson here, then that may be my trigger to get out of the trade. And then we have this uptrending cloud right here. And if we look on the cloud on the 4-hour chart, it looks like price is starting to react to that cloud. And I drew a support level here. Yep, I drew this support level yesterday, where we almost touched here. We gapped up from here. We're at the flat bottom of the cloud, and it looks like we bounced off of there. Now, that's kind of interesting. I'd like to see this. I'd like to see the candle back above the Kijinson, and this Tinkinson will start to come up if this goes well. So my basis of the trade on the 4-hour chart, I do not want to see a candle below this cloud. Technically, the inside of the cloud is a no trade zone. It indicates indecision, that price has fallen into a neutral range. Market's undecided. We could find support right here. So now that I think about it, I think maybe a good rule would be this support line right here. Okay, we don't want to see a red candle, full body of a daily close below this support line. That's our trigger for the trade. So now we have a reason for the trade, and we have a rule to protect us from downside risk. Because if this thing does fail, I think all hell is going to break loose. I don't know if it's find support here. Look at all these little small candles that put it in this area here. Just kind of danced around before making another big bullish move. We're kind of seeing the same thing right here, right now. Some of these little tiny candles. Looks like there's two dojis right here. Anyway, number one rule for my trade is I don't chase momentum. I do like the story with this company, and it just still seems very bullish. The fact that we just had this correction, and a lot of the EV stocks and stuff, they got pummeled. Let's see, we did get up to almost $3 and then came back to $2, so that's about a 30% drop, 35 maybe. So we've had a 30% pullback from the top there. I think this could potentially put on, well, if this is 30% and we push above that, this could easily put on a 60% move, I think. So anyway, it's interesting. I just started with a small position. I actually like to scale into positions. I started with 1/3 of my intended position that I could go to. So if I see price pull back again, I may consider putting on more here and try to get the response that I want. If I don't, then I will stop out. Then let's look at a 30-minute chart. I like to look at these 3 time frames: 30-minute, 240-minute, which is 4 hours, and daily. So on the 30-minute chart, I mentioned before, we put on these twin sisters candles here that indicates a reversal, can indicate a reversal. Now we're back above the cloud. We have Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen trending with price here. So if price can continue trending with this Tenkan-sen line, we may be in for a good momentum trade. So that's what I'm looking for here. Is I'm looking for a momentum trade. The company may be investable here, but I think with the way it's been gapping up, I'm just looking to get a trade out of it here. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about that trade in this video, and then I'm going to think about doing another one here on today's market activity. We had a big bounce in the market today. I really thought this would really take off today. If it was going to bounce from here, we did have a nice green candle, but it didn't take off as big as a lot of other ones. Only 11% gain. A lot of the EV stocks were up 20% or so, 17, 20. So anyway, we're going to watch this trade and no stop loss. We're just going to watch how it closes on a daily basis and keep reading the technicals on our Ichimoku indicator here. All right.